Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi into tuni chuna muri ra. Nami mama chikuna.
Go in and speak to Gaddon if you want. Just remember to be on your best behavior. The hidden Becks are watching.
Gaddon can't speak to you right now. Brejik's put a price on his head, so I ordered him to stay in his private chambers until we find the assassin. Yes, good. The more people who keep an eye out, the better we'll catch this assassin in time. Gaddon can't speak to you right now. Brejik's put a price on his head, so I ordered him to stay in his private chambers until we find the assassin. I knew we couldn't trust you.
Wamiji yumalit ba ag inkoton. Gino mulira ni Bobo Brejik. Tonking ba gado no konekshag volkar kilinaw. Bapun konin ka. Bapun konin. Chuba picha tonyo maman volkar kili. Tatia ba shashan.
What?
Bapun konin ka now. Chuba picha tonyo maman. Bapun konin kilikadon. Pola motko titaki. Jitima bato bokra. Puninda bogra. Kili! Kili bakrawi!
Take Huh?
Yes?
Yeah?
Yes? Who are you? You can't come in here. Sound the alarm, Gadden!
Relax, Kira. This is an ally, not an enemy. He's promised to help get our prototype accelerator back from the Vulkars.
You're too trusting, Gadden. These must be the assassins Brejik sent. How else did they get in here? We're under attack! Guards! Guards!
What?
What?
Yeah? Take that! Yeah! Take that! Huh. Yeah?
Yes?
Huh?
Yes?
Yeah?
Sure.
Yeah? Gotcha. Simple.
Yes?
Yeah?
Sure.
Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi uto tuni chuna muriwa nani mama chikuna tonki pa no ne chabo
Tabistubong konkipangpa. Chingpala chiska muli. Tuni rana no prata dunk no serchadoma wama kun bestoma. Nishak jilocha kin kun no bamuli raji kun. Kavatumpa kun pa yiyamoka pata. Bonanay kachu. Yin kin kuno ba muli rachi kun. Tong na bunsha nyunyang. Kavavol pa mulchi kamana. Kuya mi juz kachita. Naipatoga ya fulki kukula jichi. Kawana bota aayut tagwa. Kankidorati kun mwatati mana ithabola. Tong haituam jiji yumalit pa ang inkotu. Tolbada bunkwal yagando de nago chuchut, kachichua ithahaudunga. Yumalit ka inkotun, chilo mulra de nebobo. Unka kun biskang, bamulara, takum justak miki grabel mogo. Kachichua ithahaudunga, tolbada bunk mwal yagando de nago chuchut. Moga shampungpa, bolawan na chikni. Bamul neslik mo poda na wanga kun bist mulira best. Shagji kin lord jawata uma? Kavavul pamulji kumana. Kin kun shachi king, ni king kun oba mulira jikun? Wama kun bes, chin palamuji. Tunira nu prata dunko, sercha domandoma, tonga bug sham uninong. Wanga kun beast king bamulira. Chuni yun tun jiji aithadoana, kavavol pa muljui, kamana. Shagji kin lord jawata uma? Kavavol pa mulji gumana. King kun shachi king, ni king kun oba mulira jikun? Wama kun bes, chin palamuji. Tunira nu prata dunko, sercha domandoma, tonga bug sham uninong? Wanga kun beast king bamulira. Chuni yun tun jiji aithadoana, kavavol pa muljui, kamana. Kontichani, mulira shunk turung umni patoga wankachone tize. Ikratuk hatu chichiya watayuma kawama huhanek.
Truth black fandigo gelfa, oisidan gelfa vanino van gelfa. Hier fade gurisa truthide andevat, ventundas, truthdadan gelfa, oisidan gelfa. Truth black fandigo gelfa, oisidan gelfa vanino van gelfa. She offered to, she intruded out, and rushed out, and she began Goluvia, when now for the Tufta, Toyo, Truth black fandigo gelfa, oisidan gelfa vanino van gelfa. Fare glorisa tutte andevat, pentundas, tuora. Tuntutla fandivo kelfa, oisidan kelfa vadinogan kelfa, kolotuf divan revut, ufta kelkis, undasta sjelfa, ufta kelkis. Fare glorisa tutte andevat, tuora. Tuntutla fandivo kelfa, oisidan kelfa vadinogan kelfa, kolotuf divan revut, ufta kelkis, pundasta sjelfa, papoilta, ja pundas, lindan ufta, kolotuf divan revut, pikelti rimot, tenfusi poravan, kolotuf divan revut, papoilta, tuora. Elmo tunfusi nipirongan pikelfa, tuora. Tuntutla fandivo kelfa, oisidan kelfa vadinogan kelfa, kolotuf divan revut, ufta kelkis, pundasta sjelfa, papoilta, ja pundas, lindan ufta, kolotuf divan revut, pikelti rimot, tenfusi poravan, si afurtu, si entrudit out, en rasigot, en si pian golupio, en aufordit ufta, jojo. Pundasta sjelfa, ufta kelkis. Fare glorisa tutte andevat, tuntutla fandivo kelfa, oisidan kelfa vadinogan kelfa. Fare glorisa tutte andevat, pentundas.
Genchopa chawi tichok twis yun kun. Watuyama kama wuna henak nek. Bugra shak kunti chiwa chawa. Dong abuk shami nonok. Shagji kina lorcha watamwana. Kin kun shishikin. Nikin kun ban mulara jikun. Wama kun bes. Ching pala mule. Tune rana nuprata. Donko searcha domatama?
Takumjus takmiki grabulmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponga bola wana chikne. Mamules limo podadana nanga kubist mule rabes.
Kuyami juskuna chitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo padona. Rundi hodonga chikonkapi. Chawana bota ayuata honga chakanki dora. Kachi kuita hodonga. Topada bunkwalia gando do nado chutchut. Musha papampa. Bola wana chikne. Bamuli slemo poda wanga kun bes mulira rabes. Chiska du suki kumpa nabona naikachu. Ag tuinkotu. Topada bunkwalia gando nago chutchut. Kabachi kuita hodonga. Yalamo inkatun. Jiloba mulira ni bobo. Wango kumbes gang ba mamarulira. Kuyami juskuna chitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun slimo padona. Rundi hadonga chihon kapi. Jawana bota ayuat tahonga cha kanki dora. Kachi kuita hodonga. Topa da bungwalia gando do nado chut. Musha papangpa pola wana chitne. Bamuli slemo poda wanga kun bes mulira rabes. Kuyami juskuna chitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun slimo padona. Rundi hadonga chihon kapi. Uba batu konchi. Tong nongbong shang yung yang. Tong patok smaktelia.
Tufla fandigo gelfa, oisidan gelfa vadinogan gelfa. Alfade glorisa tufide andevat, benpundas tuora. Tufla fandigo gelfa, oisidan gelfa vadinogan gelfa. Kolo tuftivan revut, ufta gel klif. Der Bundas, Ufta gel Klief, Bundas der Schärfer, Ufta gel Klief, Bundas der Schärfer, Fabuelta, der Bundas, Linda Ufta, Kolo Duf, die Wanderut, die Gel die Rimmer, den Fusi Boravan, Ufta dann Gelfa, And now for the Ufta, Ufta gel Klief, Bundas der Schärfer, Fabuelta, der Bundas, Linda Ufta, Kolo Duf, die Wanderut, die Gel die Rimmer, den Fusi Boravan, sie erfüllt sie entschuldigt out, and Razi gut, and sie beantwortet And now for the Ufta, Gloria.
Wanna chick youngie? Wanna vota con titariti? Chicintoma tunka kola yame chua. Na kanki chiki nai potoka. Na wanna bota. Kavadumpa kapaliamo na pata? Bona nakachu. Yin kin kun no ba mule rachi kun. Tong na bun shanuyang.
La boda ni winki smaktoma. Wana kun bes chingpa marulira. Tok chingbang non kek. Tok ninja mulira rabes. Kuyami juskuna chitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo padona. Rundi hadonga chihon kapi. Uba batu konchi. Tong nongbong shang yung yang. Tong patok smaktelia.
She offered to. She enjoyed it out. And really good. And she began Gorubia. Men now for the Tufta. Gloria. Tuftadan Gelva. Horisidan Gelva. Tuni Tufta Fandibo Gelva. Horisidan Gelva Vaninodan Gelva.
Ubabatu Kochi. Tom Nongbong Shang Yung Yang. Tom Katok Smaktelia. Kuyami Juskuna Kitanai. Ina Kuma Narura Rachikun. Slimo Padona. Rundi Hadonga Chikon Kabi. Yatuka Uwan Kinkuna Ba Murira Rachikun. Mucha Shampangpa.
I, Brezhik, leader of the Black Vulkars, am honored to award the victory prize to one of my own, once again proving the Vulkars are the premier gang of Taris. Well done. Through your skill and courage, you have proven yourself the premier swoop rider and brought great glory to the Black Vulkars. That's why it is with the greatest sadness that I have to inform you of a slight change in the prize I am offering for your victory. When you hear what I have to say, you'll understand. It seems the woman I offered up as a prize is more than just a Republic officer. She's actually a Jedi. I've had to equip her with a neural disruptor collar to keep her mind in a state of unfocused confusion, just to make sure she doesn't use her force powers to escape. Obviously, I can't turn her over to you. It would be far too dangerous to have a Jedi as a slave. But rest assured, I'll find some other way to compensate you for your victory.
Jawana Bota Ayuata Honga Chakanki Dora. Kachi Kuita Hodonga. Topada Bunkwalia Gando Donado Chut. Musha Papangpa. Polawana Chitne. Bamuli Slemo Podawanga Kunbes Mulira Rabest.
You old fool. Your traditions are nothing to me. I am the wave of the future. If I want to withdraw the prize and sell this woman on the slave market myself, nobody can stop me.
I might have something to say about that, Brezhik.
What? Impossible. You were restrained by a neural disruptor! How could you have possibly summoned the will to free yourself?
You underestimate the strength of a Jedi's mind, Brezhik. A mistake you won't live to regret.
Vulkars, to me! Kill this woman! Kill the swoop rider! Kill them all!
There. There. Well, maybe those bloody Vulkars will think twice next time before trying to keep a Jedi prisoner. And as for you, if you think you can collect me as a prize... Wait, I don't believe this. You're one of the soldiers with the Republic fleet, aren't you? Yes, I'm sure of it. How did you end up racing for these swoop gangs? You must have banked a turn too sharply, because it sounds like all the blood has rushed from your brain. I am Bastila Shan, a member of the Jedi Order and a fleet commander for the Republic. Nobody owns me. Now, we don't have time for joking around. What are you doing here? Save me. Is that what you were trying to accomplish by riding in that swoop race? Well, as far as rescues go, this is a pretty poor example. In case you hadn't noticed, I managed to free myself from that neural restraint collar without your help. In fact, it's more accurate to say that I saved you. Brezhik and his Vulkars would have left you for dead if I hadn't stepped into that fight. You're lucky I was here to get you out of this mess. Yes, I suppose you can. Well, I appreciate your attempt to save me, even if it didn't really go as you planned. But let's get down to business. We're not out of danger yet. If I'm going to figure out a way for us to get off this planet, I need to know what kind of resources we can draw on. First, are we the only 2 survivors left from the Ender Spire? The Republic, for one. I was a fleet commander, remember? But I don't want you getting all worked up over nothing. So tell me, do you have a plan to get off this planet? Karth Onasi is alive. Finally, some good news. Karth is one of the Republic's best soldiers. He's proved himself a hero a dozen times over. And he sent you here to save me. Maybe I misjudged you. Karth wouldn't have sent you if he wasn't confident in your abilities. Forgive me. Despite my Jedi training, I still tend to act a bit rashly sometimes. Please, take me to Karth right away. Between the 3 of us, I'm sure we can figure out some way to get off this planet before the Sith realize we're here. You cannot win, Revan.
Bastila, you're alive! Finally things are looking up. Now we just need to figure out a way to get off this planet.
You mean you don't have a plan to get off Taurus yet? What have you been doing all this time? My attitude. It strikes me that you are the one in sore need of an attitude adjustment. I happen to be in charge of this mission, if you'll recall.
I know you're new at this, Bastila, but a leader doesn't berate her troops just because things aren't going as planned. Don't let your ego get in the way of the real issues here.
That hardly strikes me as an appropriate way of addressing your commander, Karth. I am a member of the Jedi Order, and this is my mission. Don't forget that. My battle meditation ability has helped the Republic many times in this war, and it will serve us well here, I am sure.
Your talents might win us a few battles, but that doesn't make you a good leader. A good leader would at least listen to the advice of those who have seen more combat than she ever will. You know, I had my doubts about this mission, but I figured the Jedi Council wouldn't put you in charge if you weren't prepared. But here you are, acting like a spoiled child.
I see. It's true that I don't have much military experience. Perhaps I should not be so quick to judge. Very well, Karth. What do you suggest we do?
First off, we can't get hung up on who's in charge. We all need to work together if we want to get off this rock. The answer is out there, we just have to find it.
Well said, Karth. And the sooner we start looking, the better. I've already been a prisoner of the Vulkars, and I don't plan on being captured by the Sith. I think we'll need some help getting off Terrace. Maybe if we ask around, one of the locals can help us out. We should probably start by asking around in the cantinas. Is something wrong? You seem as if something's troubling you. A vision? A vision of what? It's strange. Such visions are often a sign of Force sensitivity. I'm not sure. It may be that you have some connection to the Force. It would not be unheard of. When we first met, your natural talent may have fed off my own Force abilities. It is possible that in the excitement of the battle's aftermath, the Force allowed you to witness one of my more intense memories. The Force is complicated. Even I, with all my training, cannot fully understand it yet. This is a matter best left to the wise masters of the Jedi Council. Once we escape Terrace, we can seek the guidance of the Council if you wish. They will understand the significance of your vision, if there is any. However, I think it would be best if we all stayed focused on the task at hand right now. We can't afford any distractions. We need to find a way off Terrace.
Hey there. What can I do for you? I was a little snappish when we last talked. I'm sorry about that. I get a little touchy when it comes to Griff. It's kind of embarrassing telling people about him. It's complicated. Griff wasn't the most popular guy. He had his faults. But I still loved him, you know? Sometimes people don't understand. I never knew my parents. My brother always looked out for me. He's the one who brought me here to Taurus. I was just a kid, only 5. But I remember the trip, if you could call it that. We were stuffed inside a packing crate in a starfreighter's cargo hold with just enough food and water to make the trip. Not exactly first class, you know? Oh, yeah, I understand. We got bigger bantha to hunt, right? I just miss Griff is all. I keep thinking things might have been different, you know? He fell in with a bad crowd. It's all Lena's fault. She's the one who took him from me. Just batted those long lashes at him and off he went. I don't want to talk about Griff and Lena. Just the thought of that space tramp makes my blood boil. Subject's closed as far as I'm concerned. If I'm gonna be any help to you, I can't be worrying about my brother running off with some intergalactic skank. So is there something else you need? Okay, have it.
How can I help? I would like to know what happened after you crashed on Taurus. I'm curious as to what you and Karth were doing before we all joined forces. I managed to free myself, as I recall. In fact, if I hadn't been there, Brejik and his thugs might have killed you in that fight. It's probably more accurate to say that I rescued you. I'll admit that I probably wouldn't have been able to free myself if not for the brawl after the swoop race. I guess I should thank you for that, at least. Actually, your presence at the swoop track is what I'm curious about. It couldn't have been an easy task to find me there, yet somehow you managed. You also avoided detection by the Sith, discovered I was a Vulca prisoner, gained sponsorship for the race, and became the Taurus swoop champion. That's quite a resume. Yes, well, I hardly consider myself a damsel in distress. I'm a member of the Jedi Order, after all. But I won't deny you've impressed me with what you've done. When you were chosen to join this mission, I doubt any of us expected this much from you. A Jedi could have done such things, of course, but only by drawing heavily upon the Force. The Force is in all of us, though for most people it's barely a measurable whisper. But there are some individuals outside the Jedi Order that we consider Force-sensitive. It's obvious to me that the Force has been working through you. There is no other explanation for your great success. Though I'm not certain what to make of this discovery. Perhaps if you weren't... well, if you were younger, the Jedi might take you for training. But as it is... I'm sorry. I've overstepped my authority. I'm speaking of things that are best left to the Jedi Council. For now, let's just accept the fact that you're gifted. Hopefully, between your abilities, my Jedi training, and the skills of our companions, we can find a way off this planet.
Yes, what's on your mind? I thought I said I don't want to talk about it anymore. Cute. Nice to know you're so full of concern. Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt, though. I don't know why you're so interested. When I think of all the men who betrayed us, the one that stands out above all of them is the one that I respected the most. Saul. You don't? I thought everyone did. But Admiral Saul Karath is the commander of the entire Sith fleet. He's half the reason Malak has done so well in the war. Saul was my commanding officer back when the Mandalorian Wars first began. He taught me Everything about being a soldier, and I looked up to him. Saul approached me before he left. He talked to me about how the Republic was on the losing side and about how I should start thinking of my survival. I know now that he was trying to recruit me into the Sith, but I couldn't have conceived of it back then. I argued with him and he got angry and he left. I never saw him again. I didn't want to, maybe. Are you so sure you would have? Saul was my mentor. He led us to so many victories against the Mandalorians. Even when things looked to be at their worst, I couldn't conceive of it. He couldn't be serious. I was wrong, of course. He not only left us for the Sith, he gave them the codes to bypass our scanners. I remember waking up as the first of the Sith bombers snuck past our defenses and began destroying half of our docked ships. I knew right away what had happened. I mean, I could have stopped him. I could have stopped it all. I don't know, maybe. He might have killed me if I tried, or I might have killed him. I was stupid, however, and I let him go. No, I fought Saul for years now, and if I ever catch up to him, he will regret what he's done. He will regret it. No, it's not. But I don't want to talk about it right now. Let's go.
Kin kun no ba muli ra ching kun. Tong hai tun kun ching. Ni bobo jimata ni punaje. Dolpi kiknyunyan. Kachichu aitha odunga. Kin kun no ba muli ra ching kun. Slima podonna. Rundi haudonga kun hunkabi. Rundi haudonga ku hunkabi. Wana kunbes, chink palamul tong king ba na konkek. Tung ting ta chun kun nek muli rabest. Takum justak miki grabel mogo. Kachi chu ay thaudonga tulpada bonk molya gando danago chuchut. Moga shampungpa bolawan na chikni. Bamul slik mo poda na wanga kun bist muli rabest. Tong hay tuam jiji yumalit pa ang inkotu. Tolbada bunk walya gando de nago chuchut. Kachi chu ay thaudunga. Yumalit ka inkotun. Chilo mulra de ne bobo. Wonka kun biskang bamulara. Shagjikin lord chawata uma? Kava volpa mulji gumana. Kin kun shachi king, ni king kun oba mulira jikun? Wama kun bes, chin palamuji. Tunira nu prata dunko, sercha domandoma?
Yeah?
Yes?
Hey, look at this! A real live celebrity right here in my shop. Winning that swoop bike race has made you into something of a local hero. If times weren't so tough, I'd give you a discount, seeing as how you're a big celebrity and all. But with the Sith occupation, I can barely afford to keep the doors open. Just so you know, the prices on the items are final. No bargaining here. This isn't a...
I do?
Remember, if you get your hands on that Rakghoul serum, take it to Zax in the lower city bounty office. He works for Dad.
What are you doing? Don't go in there. That door is for employees only. You recognize these soldiers? But how? Unless you're a friend of the Republic. What? No, you don't tell the Sith, please. I can explain all this. Since the space battle overhead, people have been secretly bringing in these Republic soldiers who crash-landed on the planet. I had to take them in. What choice did I have? Their injuries are terrible. Most won't survive. But at least I can make their last days more comfortable. And at least here, they're hidden away from the Sith.
You have taken a great risk to care for these men. I wish we could aid you more, but you have my thanks.
I hate to imagine what the Sith would do if they discovered these soldiers here. But since their initial questioning, the Sith have not returned, so it may be my fears are unfounded.
Don't be absurd. Indulge your darker impulses if you wish, but not at the cost of hurting helpless men. We will not betray this man.
Fine. Take these credits to seal your tongue, then leave this place. I don't want to have anything to do with a monster like you.
I am outraged. I understand we might need credits to help us get off the planet, but that was unacceptable. In the future, please try to remember that we are on the side of justice.
You've got your credits. Now please show yourself out. You're no longer welcome here. What do you want? Are you here to threaten me again? Well, it won't do you any good. I don't have anything left for you to steal. Can't you just leave me alone? Well, I did set this facility up to help those in need, so I suppose I can't really turn you away. Very well, you can see what I have in stock.
Remember, if...
I'm here.
She offered to. She enjoyed it out. And really good. And she began Bolivia. And now for the Klufter.
Get out of here, you goggle-eyed freak! You're too ugly for the upper city.
Yeah, go back to where you came from. We don't want your kind up here.
And she began Bolivia.
Yeah, why would a human want to help you, freak?
I will not stand here and let that poor man be stoned. You there, children. Leave him alone.
Why do you care what happens to some scummy alien? He's just a freak.
Yeah, he isn't even supposed to be in the upper city.
Well, I will. You children, get away. Just because he's different does not give you the right to attack him.
Come on, let's go. I don't want to listen to this alien lover anymore.
Yes?
This elevator is off limits. Only Sith patrols and those with proper authorization are allowed into the lower city. It's obvious from the way you're dressed that you're not one of the Sith patrols, so unless you have the authorization papers, you must move along. Well, why didn't you say so? Everything seems to be in order. Okay, I guess you can go down to the lower city. Just be careful down there. Those swoop gangs will take a shot at anybody. Even our Sith patrols have come under fire.
Chiwi aita ka tong chicha.
I saw you in the swoop race. Very impressive. You seem like you know how to get results. That's just the kind of person I'm looking for. My name's Canderous Ordo. I work for Davik Kang in the Exchange. The hours aren't great, but they promised me a fortune to work for them, and I had nothing better to do. Mandalorian mercs like me are in high demand. But lately, Davik hasn't been paying me what he promised. I don't like getting cheated. So I figure it's time for me to break the Sith quarantine and get off this backwater planet. I've got a plan to escape, Taras, but I can't do it alone. I need someone I know can get the job done to help me. That's where you come in.
You don't need to ally yourself with this person. We should move on while we can.
I ain't talking to you. I'm talking with your friend, aren't I? I saw you win that swoop race and started thinking. Anyone crazy enough to race like that is probably crazy enough to break into the Sith military base. I need someone to steal the Sith launch codes from the base. Without those codes, any ship leaving the atmosphere will be disintegrated by the Sith fleet's automated defense guns. Here's the deal. You bring me those launch codes, and I can provide the vehicle to get us off the planet. Davik's flagship, the Ebon Hawk. Not yet. First you bring me the launch codes. Then I'll tell you the rest of my plan. Getting in won't be easy. The Sith base is protected by an encrypted security system. It would take a top-of-the-line astromech droid to slice through it. Lucky for you, I know just the place to get a droid like that. Davik was having one custom built by Janice Nall. Just tell her Canderous sent you, and she'll sell you the droid. Then you can use it to get the launch codes from the Sith base. Davik paid for the droid, but I'm the guy he put in charge of the mission. He won't care how I come up with those codes. Normally I'd do this myself, but everyone knows who I work for. If I broke into the Sith base, they'd send an army down on Davik's estate to get those codes back. That's why I need you.
I don't sense any deception from him, which is surprising. This may be exactly what we need.
Sooner or later, you'll figure this out. Either we work together or we both stay stuck here on Taurus. Come back and speak to me again when you've come to your senses. I figured you'd be back. Neither of us is getting off this planet unless we work together. But we've got a small problem. I haven't heard about anyone. If you want me to help you... Glad to hear it.
Ako ci kopa. Chino Chibedwa nani bobo. Tong nanung sha nunjang. Muchitito aki jijaku. Kava dumpa kulpi ya mokapata. Chiskani cho. Yinkin kono bamure rachikun. Tog na wong shanunjang. Kava vulpa mulje kumana. Uchang yon turung chiwefa. Bola unna chinek. Bamulera kun bisking. Tomba toras mater. Chibedwa nani.
What do you want now? This whole thing with Dia is over, so I don't want to waste my time. I've got to be mentally ready. Davik's got an assignment for me off plan. Fine by me. That means...
How dare you speak to me while you travel in the presence of alien Wookiee scum? You have violated one of this great planet's oldest and most revered laws. You have brought aliens to the upper city. They are a blight upon Taurus. They take our jobs and our homes and spread their filth throughout our world. This beast just growled at me. It is a savage creature that will hurt someone. How dare you brazenly parade about the upper city with such alien scum at your side? I, Gordon Kolu, founder of the Anti-Alien League, will not stand for this. I see you share the opinions of many on this world, that aliens are useful as servants and slaves. But I am here to tell you this is not so. Aliens deserve only death. That is why I, Gordon Kolu, have formed the Anti-Alien League. The time has come for action. We cannot sit idly by while aliens blight our glorious planet. Yes, my fellow human, you have seen the light. Gordon Kolu has marked your face. I will remember you when the time to destroy the aliens and the alien lovers is upon us. For now, stay vigilant. Be ready. Trust no one. I will find you when the day of reckoning is upon us, and together we will rid beautiful Taris of these alien species.
That's not exactly humorous. You're encouraging his hatred and blindness.
Listen to me, people. There is a terrible scourge sweeping our planet. Heed my warning before it is too late.
Hachu apanki, jishawa anibong kasha, chona si ichua byong bojoni, minamamato mula. Mokau dangya foki, chachiska to punta kakaspaka, bano oto. Kenchopa chawi tichok twiz yun kun, watuyama kama wona henak nek, bugra shak kunti chiwa chawa, dong abuk shami nonok. Watawama muliri, kin kun chopeshwa, no bamule raji, jone yuturi yanchi, either bola unchi chinek, bah muli selima wanga kun bikin.
The evil walks among us. The enemy is here. We must act now before we are overrun with the vermin invaders.
Yes? Sure.
Kavadumpa kapalia monapata, bonanakachu. Yin kin kun noba mule rachi kun, tong nabun shanuyang. Mana tota, hakuchi krala boleji chok, shuntang, shun kipa unapanka muli kun kili noba, wati monya lakuna una kun mulira. Smilia, ti umpa do punta krita, do pana oto vaskasa.
I'm here.
What?
What can I do?
That hurt.
I'm here.
Jiska du suki gumba na bona na gachu, ag tuin kotu. Topa da bunkwalya gandonago chuchut. Kabachi kuita hotonga. Yalamo inkapun. Jiloba mulirani bobo. Wango kumpes gang ba mamarulira. Jiska du suki gumba na bona na gachu, ag tuin kotu. Topa da bunkwalya gandonago chuchut. Kabachi kuita hotonga. Yalamo inkapun. Jiloba mulirani bobo. Wango kumpes gang ba mamarulira. La boda ni winki smaktoma. Wana kumpes chingpa marulira. Tok chingbang non kek. Tok ninja mulira rabes. Kuyabi juskuna chitanai. Ina kun ba marulira rachikun. Slimo padona. Rundi hodonga chihonkabi. Yatuka ulwan kinkuna ba mulira rachikun. Mucha shakpangpa. Ubabatu konchi. Tong nongbo. Kuyabi juskuna. Yatuka ulwan.
How can I help? Then I suggest we... I'm here.
That hurt, I bet.
What can I do?
What?
What can I do? What can I do?
Yes?
Who dares to break my meditation? You will pay for interrupting my... Wait. I sense the Force is strong with you. Very strong. Who would have thought a Force adept could be found on this insignificant planet? But your talent is no match for a disciple of the dark side. Ah, yes. Feed the hatred and anger within yourself. Call upon the power of the dark side. But not even that can save you now. This meeting is a stroke of luck for me. My master will surely reward me with my lightsaber once I kill you.
Sure.
I'm here.
Yes?
What can I do?
Sure.
I heard the Sith are sending salvage teams down to the Undercity. I've got a ton of things to do today. I can't talk to you.
What can I do?
I heard there's a swoop gang war in the lower city. They say you can get shot just walking in the streets down there.
I'm glad you took that serum down to Zack's. I got a nice little finder's fee for helping Davik get his hands on that Rakghoul cure. He gave me more than Zelka pays in a month. Maybe if Zelka charged a little more for his services, he could pay me what I'm worth. And maybe this place wouldn't be struggling so hard to stay in business. What? I'm glad you took that serum. Maybe if Zelka charged a little...
What do you want? I don't want any trouble. I'm just trying to keep my med...
What can I do?
What?
Don't you just love watching the Kazakh players?
Chachiska don puchang yon turong chiuefa. Olaun aku chikopa. Chioka con molera. Quien con yo pesha. No va molera.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's a legend in the sport. A 20-year veteran who still knows how to show the young kids a trick or two. Let's have a big hand for Marl! But there's always some young gun coming up to knock the veterans off. And we've got one of the best right here. I give you the Mysterious Stranger! It's over! The fight is over! The Mysterious Stranger has won! Marl is down, and questions abound! Is this the end for the long-time bet? Is it time for Marl to hang up his spurs? And what of the Mysterious Stranger? Twitch is waiting in the wings. Do you dare take a shot at the champion himself? Will the wild-eye wonder finally be unseated?
You're good, stranger. Maybe even as good as Bendak in his prime. There's no shame in losing to you. But when you beat me, you made me realize something, kid. First, it was just Twitch I couldn't handle. Now it's you and Twitch. Pretty soon, there'll be another young hotshot clawing past me in the rankings. This game's been good to me, but my time is done. I need to get away from the duel rings for a while. Think things over. Goodbye, stranger. I wish you all the best.
Oscar, Kiska Nichu.
Chachiska don puta, kasabubaka, mocha donga, ya fulki, Chioka kolmolera, quien conjo peshak, no va moleraji, Charion toranchi, aitatia, Pula una chinek, va molera slimoanga kubiskin. Chachiska don puta, kasabu parish manarish. Tonjone ahakon akochikopa. Chino, chioka kolmolera. Quien conjo pesha, no va moleraji. Charion toranchi, aitatia. Pula una chinek, va molera slimoanga kubiskin.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. Hold on to your seats and stay back from the edges of the ring. He's wild, he's unpredictable, he's borderline psychotic. And he's the best damn duelist in the game today. Give it up for Twitch! But Twitch's opponent plans to take the champion down. Night after night, battle after battle, we've watched this young phenom rise through the ranks. In this corner, the challenger for the title of Taris Dueling Champion, the mysterious stranger. It's over! The fight is over! The mysterious stranger has won! Twitch's reign of terror is over! Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new champion, the mysterious stranger!
Yobasa! Kimba muli radwanaji! Kaba volpa murji gumaya!
Parish manarish, Tonjonea hakonon. Mulera yonunaze, Chichin wibedwana itawish muline bomone. Urana tu la boda yamijusa. Ayo honopis tu ulaji yokaku, Tonga buksha umenon. Kava volpa mulsli. Umanabak mulira, Junion tunjiji, aitadwana, Kavavul pamujwe, Kumana, Bogra kimun chuba gratok bendek starkila, Wikili Johnny, Wichi bolamno, Zak mulira, King Ben